Hello once again YouTube, I am the ArticulateFish and I'm here with my next Let's Play, which is going to be, as I have mentioned before, Spore. I'm going to be recording this in conjunction with my current Let's Play Insaniquarium Deluxe, and I will just be playing through the first 4 stages, otherwise the game is infinite from the 5th stage onwards. So we will start with a lovely planet with red water. We'll just be starting from the cell stage, of course. We'll be a carnivore for now. No theme. We'll go for normal difficulty. Name your planet. I think I'll go for Raxacoricofallapatorius. If you've ever seen the recent Doctor Who series, you will know what I'm on about, but I'll be quiet now for the cutscene. Hooray for overly dramaticness, falling into a blood red sea, which is turning blue. Somehow a tiny little mineral just made a colossal planet-wide explosion. Don't ask me why. But here we are. We control by clicking in places. We can attack animals because we're a carnivore and then eat their meat. Or you can use the arrow keys to move around, but I prefer just holding down the left mouse button. I like to play a carnivore, so I'll be eating a balance of meat and plants. But for now, I shall enter battle with this one. So I need to try and kill it to release loads of meat. At the moment we only have 2 parts. Oh, other cells are meteor bits are the key to finding new parts. Each part has unique abilities that benefit your cell. Found in tokens like these. And then you just swim up to them. So now I can place a spike for myself. Attack and break. Basically I can use it to harm others and to try and defend myself from attacks from larger ones. It's urging me now to enter the cell creator, but I won't do that just yet. I just need to run away from this guy. I think he's faster than me though. Unfortunately in the cell stage, some of the cells constantly pursue you, especially if you can't hurt them because you're too small. But they will just chase you, which can become extremely annoying. So I think once I'll go now. So when I enter the cell creator, which is just basically you breeding with another of your species, as you sort of evolve over time. Spore is all about evolution, about you going from being just a cell to a sentient space-travelling species. So here we are with our rather fat single-eyed. I think we'll keep it a single-eyed. So we'll swap to a filter mouth, which gives us plant-eating abilities. Sorry. And also the jaw, so let's skip that. We can get a spike to protect ourselves, and flagellas, which are these, let you move faster. We'll just keep that there for now, and eyes let you see. So since we do have some spare points to spend, I think I will just be very well defended by spikes. until we can afford to have both mouths at once. My species will of course be the Slitheen from Raxacoricofallapatorius, and off we go. I should probably explain the mechanics of the spore paths themselves. As you can see, I started off neutral, but as I ate more meat, I was drifting more towards carnivore. In every stage, the cell, creature, tribal, civilization, and space, you sort of drift more towards a certain path. For the cell stage, it's just determining whether you're a herbivore, an omnivore, or a carnivore for later on in the game. And I like to be a carnivore, and it also then would unlock all of these abilities for later on. And you unlock less abilities with each stage that go on. So at the moment you unlock 4, 1 for each thing as you go. And so it's like if I choose to be an omnivore now, in the space stage later, I will be a gentle generalist, so I will gain a discount on equipment. But as I said, I'll only be showing that. So yeah, I'm going to try and be controlling my path to be what I want. Just here, because I want to be an omnivore, but otherwise I'm just going to play and then let the path sort of take me as I go. So that thing has... Oh, I just forgot I'm a herbivore now. And... Oh, I must apologise for at least last video. I think my voice was especially croaky. I'm very croaky for some reason whenever in recording my videos. I'm being followed by gigantic monsters. So I'm just going to try and go up here and find some plants. Sometimes you can find sort of larger plant networks which allow you to get a lot. There's quite a lot of these sort of spider net-like things and stuff. There's a giant one over there which also has poison, but I don't think we need poison yet. They just sort of injure any creatures in the area around you. Essentially those sort of offensive parts are essential for a carnivore because you need to be killing a lot. You could also see in the background some extremely large cells to us. Also, because we are evolving, it doesn't necessarily happen quickly. You can see along the top here, we started as 0 years, it's already been 400 million years to get to this point that we actually changed. So, it's not exactly fast, but it is for us. I probably should have turned my steam off. Never mind. I'll just eat all of these plants. Or you, it's mine. That thing has a jet which lets it move away from you really quickly, and so they're quite difficult to be able to get hold of because they could just run away if you start hurting them, and I can only hurt it with my spike, and I only have 1 flagella, so it just can run away. You can see sort of that really big one, and this one is quite big as well. Naturally, all the ones that are bigger than you tend to be carnivores, so they really can injure you. Good, they'll be drawn to that, and maybe I can spike them. It's nice just to collect all the body parts if you can. Woohoo! Thrashing! Moving along, how are we doing? Okay, so we're about level again. I think it costs 15 or 20 for a new mouth. But for now I'll keep it sort of in between. So that thing has a proboscis, which is a carnivore, no, an omnivore eating tool. So I want to try and get that. I think that might be it, but that might be sillier. Yeah, So it must have killed one of these, which has cilia, which is the same as a flagella, but slightly more expensive and gives you fast turning ability. I think something up here had a special mouth, not that thing. And thankfully I'm spiky enough that I can actually protect myself. I think I lost it. Generally, if they go out of your sight for too long, they tend to despawn, whatever. Because it only really sort of focuses on the area that you are in at the moment. Keep eating all of these. Yeah, just let it kill the other one. I don't care about the other one. And there we go. So as you can see, those larger networks actually become smaller to us as we grow larger in the ocean. You know, and that's the giant one that we saw before. And yeah, so I'm just going to get one more, perhaps, maybe. The problem with this proboscis one is that it's... Yes! Oh no, I think I only got a jet. I want to try and get a proboscis. The only ones that tend to have the proboscis are the ones with loads and loads of jets, so they're quite hard to catch. And I'm sort of fighting against an ocean current here, so I'm just going to go with it. Go where it takes me. As I have mentioned before, in a comment response to someone somewhere, in Spore it's sort of broken down into lots of different little games. Oh, here's a little meteor thing, which has unlocked poison for me, and I'm about to die pretty much, but I do want to eat a bit more food before that thing skewers me. Each stage is essentially a little game in itself. Like, none of the other stages are like this. Right, so let's find our mate, which is one of these two. I think we pretty much tend to always be female throughout the whole game. So I could do poison. I think I want another flagella. So I think we'll do something like this instead. Let's choose a new colour. We could be pink, but I know that the Slovene are green. Oh, and there goes my alarm, so that means that we will be approaching 15 minutes, so I will probably end the video here, and I will see you in the next part.